Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how to make this kind of animated slider by using HTML, CSS and pure JavaScript. You can see on the middle of our screen, this is the text. Every time it's changing for few seconds. It's saying this is headline for first slide, next it will come second slide. You can replace all the text and show that inside our slider. And this is the little menu we are going to make. This is very simple. This is a very good practice for JavaScript learner, so it will be polish up your JavaScript knowledge and as well as it will create a small project. Okay, let's get started. I have opened my Visual Studio Code and here I have opened a folder. Just click here and open folder. The folder name is text slider. Inside text slider I am going to create my first index.html. Okay, let's start coding. Shift on and press tab. It will give you the basic syntax of HTML and CSS. JavaScript text animation. Inside body we are going to take a header. Inside header we will have a nav tag. Inside this header tag we will have a nav tag, so I have given a greater than signs. We are using emmet for writing shortcut HTML. Let me show you. Just give another greater than sign, and that means inside nav tag we will have another tag. What is that tag? That tag will be ul, and press tab. You can see inside header we have nav tag, inside nav tag we have ul. Okay, inside ul we will have a few list item. Inside list item we will have a tag. A mean links. Okay, for now we don't want to go anywhere when someone click on this link. Okay, that's all for header. We are going to style it by using CSS. Actually, let me style it at first. Let's create one more file. Just click here inside our project folder, style.css. Let me link it up with HTML. Link and press tab. Okay, style.css. Okay, now wherever you have created your project folder, just open index.html. Open with Google Chrome or any web browser. Okay, let's open it up. This is what we have made. Next, below this header we will have a div tag with class of wrapper. Div we can give like this, div dot. We are going to have a class inside our div tag, so we can give the class name here, wrapper, and press tab. You see we have a div tag. Inside div tag we have class of wrapper, but there is another shortcut way. We don't need to give any tag name in here. By default emmet understand. Whenever we give a dot, emmet understand that it is a div. Press tab. But if you want to specifically give some tag, then we have to give like this, nav wrapper, and press tab. Inside wrapper tag we have the class of wrapper. Okay, Ctrl Z, wrapper, press tab. Inside this div tag we will have another div with class name of box, and inside this div we will have another attribute, that is id. That id will be box 1, and press tab. Okay, inside box 1 we will have another div with the class name of b1. Inside box 1 will have a paragraph, p dot para. Press tab. Okay, inside paragraph just write this is, open your browser and reload the page. Okay, it's looking perfect to me. Let me copy this div and paste it below here. This would be b2 and okay, that's all. Next we are going to copy the whole box. This is our whole box. We are going to copy it and paste it 2 more times. Copy and paste it 2 more times. Control Shift I for rearranging your code. If you are on Windows, then you have to press Control Alt F or Shift Alt F, I guess. I'm not sure actually. Let me change the ID for every box. This would be 2 box 2 and this would be box 3. This is second slide. This is paragraph actually. Paragraph and this is third. Control D for multiple selection. Third. We already have created our style.css file. Here at first we are going to create a style for our all of the elements inside our website. So we need to give a star sign, P for padding 0 and M for margin 0. Okay, body and HTML. Let's style for this 2 element, padding 0 plus margin 0. Press tab. Okay, next header. Let's style for this header. Height will be 100 pixel. Background will be RGB bracket 37, 2, 58. Next we will have width of 100%. Okay, save it, open your browser, reload the page. We have style for our this header element. Now we are going to style for our list item. Okay, these elements, this is inside undecorated list and nav. So inside nav we have list, undecorated list, and inside undecorated list we have list item. Okay, margin 35 pixel. Press tab, and this is for top and 0 for left, auto for bottom, and 20 pixel for right. Important. Next, list style will be none. Display inline block. Press tab. Next we need to style for our link. We don't want any underlines, so remove text decoration to none, color to white, Okay, let's check it out, reload the page. It's looking perfect now. You can see we have a style for our menu item, and we don't have any underline for our link, and we change our color of our text. Next we are going to select by using this class. We are going to select this div. This class name is wrapper, so give the class name wrapper. In wrapper, at first we will set the display as flex. press tab. It will take all the element horizontally. And flex direction, we can change the flex direction horizontally to vertically. So let's do it. Flex direction to column. Next, justify content. Justify content will be center. Align items center. Next, height will be 85 view height. Actually, let's make this comment for now. Control and / for making a line of comment. You see it's on the very left and very top of our wrapper. Let's reload the page. Now it is on the middle, and this is set as flex, and it is direction of columns, so we can see it vertically. Otherwise, by default, flex direction is horizontally, that means row. Next, we are going to set a image for our website. This is a very good website for getting free images, high quality. pxhere.com. Search for pxhere.com, click on new, choose any of the images you like to use on your website. I am going to use this one looking perfect to me. Let's download it. Click free download. If this don't allow to download the photo, then you have to sign in or sign up. If you sign in with this website, then feel free to download all of the images they have. It is totally free and free of use. This is the image I have downloaded. Now let's use it on our wrapper. We are going to use it here. Let's uncomment the height, and width will be 100%, and background, press tab, URL, and in URL we are going to set bg.jpg. After that, background, actually let's set background size, press tab, this will be cover. Background repeat, no repeat. Background position, center. Open the browser, reload the page. It's looking perfect to me. Okay, now let's style for this box element. Let me hide it. This is the box we have. Let's select the class, and by using this class we are going to change the style. Text align center. Padding on rem. Font size, will be 1.5 rem, and color is white. The style for b1 and b2. This is b1 div and this is b2 div. So let's style for it. Below this box, b1 comma b2. We are going to style for both. Don't forget this dot, otherwise it will not select as class. Padding 0, sorry, it would be on rem. Padding of on rem. Margin top 0.7 rem. Press tab. Okay, let's check it out. Reload the page. Yeah, that is what I wanted. We have left little bit style to do, but before that we are going to write some JavaScript code. Just click on new file. Here we are going to write main.js. Let's link it in our HTML at the very bottom. Before this ending body tag, just write script, and inside the source attribute we will have main.js. Okay, all the JavaScript we are going to write inside our main.js, this file. At first we are going to select para document dot query selector all. We are going to select all the element or all the classes that has name of para, and we are going to select one more element, that is all underscore box, and the class name is box. Let's console this log. Save it, open the browser, reload the page. Now right click, inspect element on the console. You can see we have node list. We have all the para. You can see in here we have all the para, and in node list we have all the box. This is the div. Whenever we hover over this any of the element, you can see on the left in here this element is selecting. Okay, next I am going to create a function. The function name will be slide animation, and it will have, actually we have to do some styling for all the box. All box dot for each, this is for loop, for each box, this is a callback function, box dot style dot display is equal none. For now we are going to set display none for all the box element, that means all the element that have class name of box. Okay, this is where I made a mistake. This should be style. Let's call the function slide animation. Open the browser, reload the page. You can see there is no box in here. On the element you can see the box, but it is not showing since it is display of none. We are going to change it to display flex later on, but for now it is none. Inside function we are going to have one nested function slide timing. Okay, inside this nested function we will have a inbuilt function of JavaScript, SetTimeout. Search on Google, you can see what it does. Sets a timer which execute a function or specified pieces of code once the timer expires. After a certain period of time it does something. Okay, this is what the function does, and the syntax of this function you can see in here. You can see some example at the very bottom. You can see this HTML, this is JavaScript, and this is Mozilla developer.mozilla.org. This is a very great website to learn JavaScript. You can find all the references code in here in MDN or developer Mozilla. Okay, inside set timeout we are going to have a callback function. In callback function we are going to do something, and after doing that we'll have another parameter inside this SetTimeout function. This parameter will be timeout as number. That means after how many seconds or millisecond this function will expire. Actually for now it is let's make it 1000. That means 1 second, 1000 millisecond is equal 1 second, so I am writing 1000 here. Let's console log something. Actually let's make it 3 seconds, so you can understand better. Call at the bottom. Okay, let's call it at the bottom. Before reloading the page on the console, you can see nothing showing here. Once you reload the page, you see there is nothing, but after few seconds it will appear a console log, that is it will appear after 3 seconds. Okay, now we are going to set a variable current is equal 0, that means it is a 0 second. Next we'll have to do is in first SetTimeout function we are going to do all box current. That mean current mean index number. This box has 3 index, 0, 1, 2. This is 0 index 0 box, and this is 1, sorry, this is 1 and the below one is 2, that is total 3. Okay, now style for index number of 0, style display is equal block. Okay, so that means it will show the first box. After showing the box, the current value will be increased by 1. Okay, let me console log this at the very bottom of our function. Log current, save it. Once again reload the page. After few seconds we can see one box and 0 as the console log, and para, that means the paragraph we have selected. Para, since this is also an array, so we need to use for each. P is equal, this is a callback function, P is equal P dot class list. We are going to add a class. That class name will be text animate. Okay, it will say the current value before it is increased. After increasing we have to say after. Okay, save it and let's make it 0 because we are going to use few more SetTimeout function. So let me copy this SetTimeout and paste it below one more time. Okay, this time will be out after 5 seconds, and this is the same thing we are going to do, but this time the current value will be will be, or actually this is current value of 0 from the beginning, but when we have increased by 1 it is 1, and from 1 we are going to subtract 1, so we are getting 0. This mean we are displaying, actually we don't need to display the 0. After 5 seconds we are going to disappear our first box, so none, and this time the current value is 1, so we are going to display our second box. Okay, and the next thing will be same in here. Let me copy this set timeout and paste it below, and actually this is for 5500 and the last one is for 11,000. After showing all the 3 boxes, we are going to set our current value as 0 as previous. So it will start once again from this box. Okay, this first box. After setting current value of 0, I want all the box will disappear, so let me copy this and paste it below this current value. Okay, once all the boxes are disappear, here we are going to set our interval, otherwise this slide function will not run again and again, it will run only once. So we need to set the intervals, so it will run again and again until we are finished. Slide timing, and the second parameter it will take, and this is the timeout number 165000. It means 16 seconds. Okay, it's around 16 seconds. Once again reload the page. It's showing the current from the first slide before increasing the current 0. It has increased, and it's showing second and third slide after few seconds. Actually after basically it is 5 seconds, but after third slide it is not returning. I think I made some mistake in here. We need to take these 2 lines below above this, inside this bracket. Okay, and in here I made it 165,000, whereas we need to make it 16 seconds. Okay, reload the page. This is first slide. After 5 seconds it will change to second slide. Open console so you can show properly. Third slide, after 5 seconds it should return to the first slide. Once again it is returning to the first line. Actually it is making a loop. Here everything is done with our JavaScript, but we have add a class inside our paragraph. Let me show you. Console log para. Let me reload the page. You see we have class of text element. We need to change the style for this element. Okay, in style.css here we are going to write overflow hidden, and we are going to make some animation with that class. The class name was text animate, and before that we are going to make that animation at the rate keyframes. That is how we need to we can make animation. Name of our animation will be lower underscore third, and inside lower third will have 0%. Actually just write it, I am going to explain later on. Okay, 0% and 15%, 15% and 80%, and the very last 100%. This means, for example, the whole animation is 5 second duration, and 0% of that 5 second it is, and 15% of that 5 second. Whenever someone on the 15 second on that animation, it will do something. We are going to write that. Okay, transform, we are going to transform our element. Translate y, we are going to translate vertically 100 pixel. This 100 pixel, if I write a minus before that, it will go down, and if I write plus or don't write anything before this 100 pixel, it will go top. That means our element will go top when we are on 0% of 5 second. Okay, let me copy this and paste it at the very bottom, 100%, and in between them we'll have 0%, and let me copy this 0%, and inside 80% we'll have 0%. Translate y. We need to use this animation inside this class. Okay, at first the animation name is lower underscore third. Animation duration will be 5 second. Animation delay animation delay 1 second. Animation fill made both. Animation timing function is okay. Save it. Once again open your browser, reload the page. Now the animation should start. It is working perfectly. Our animation is working. Slide on, slide 2, and there is our third slide. Now from here we are going to return to the first slide. Here it is. That means our slider is working perfectly. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. If you want to know more about web development, I have some tutorial on Node.js and PHP for developing backend. Thank you for watching.